What is up, guys? I am back with some Hawk Talk today, and today we're going to be talking about an interesting thing that I actually came up with a couple years ago, which is interesting because I actually just found this in one of my old folders that I was looking through, believe it or not. I used to do a lot of writing about what I did on YouTube back in 2017. Like, basically a lot of it was just concept stuff that I just never actually did, but we're going to actually talk about one, and I may continue more of these, but this one was interesting mainly because it just kind of popped out to me, because the weird thing is I don't even remember actually drawing or writing about this, which is interesting. So basically I wrote a little bit of a map type of thing, two different types of map things. I'm not going to show them because I don't want them shown on here, but basically it was, I wrote how the title on the paper was basically how Jaws could be in Dead by Daylight. So I just want to stop right here and say I actually came up with a genuine idea of how this would actually work. And I will be drawing a picture here while I'm talking to kind of show you what I mean. So I apparently in 2017 at some point, because I did date it 17, I did write a small paper on how I thought Jaws could be in Dead by Daylight, and I know a lot of people are thinking, well, Jaws is in water, and the only way that he could truly be on land is if he was a land shark. And I actually thought about that to myself, and I was like, yeah, so what was, and I kind of read into what I was writing, and then I kind of went, yeah, that was actually a neat idea, so I'm going to start drawing here. But I thought what I did was kind of an interesting idea to a point, and I'm drawing with a red pen, so this isn't going to show up very well. So my main idea, and I am a very terrible drawer, so basically I'll draw the ground there, and I'll draw a very terrible shark here. I'm one of the worst drawers in the entire world, and with how much I drew Jaws in high school, because I wanted nothing more than to play Jaws Unleashed in, actually in middle school I drew a lot of Jaws pictures because I wanted to play Jaws Unleashed, and I could never find a copy of it, so this is my kind of thing here. So, and now I gotta draw a person. Sorry if I'm losing your interest here, just give me a minute and everything will like come to terms here. So there's the body. I am the worst drawer in the world. This is fact. Or maybe a little lower than that, but you'll get the basic gist of it. I'll draw a head there. So I've had this idea, this is a rough sketch of it. So apparently my idea was that maps in Dead by Daylight would have a small amount of water, enough to compensate a shark, maybe like up to your like hips or whatnot. It wouldn't stop your speed or anything, which I thought was pretty interesting, because Dead by Daylight works in like mysterious ways in my opinion. So what my basic idea was, because as you can see here, my idea here was that this is the ground, this is the water, this is Jaws, this is you. Putting every generator on like a tiny raft, because if the generators were in the water then they wouldn't work, period. But basically my idea was to have Jaws in a small amount of water like a regular killer, and then the person would be working on the generator that's on the raft, and then Jaws could of course come and just grab you, you know, from right there. Basically, that was my idea behind it. Honestly, I still think this is a genuine idea, and given the fact that Jaws, I believe, is just hitting almost like a 40... He came out in 75, 85, 95, 2005, 2015... 15, so it'd be 40... It's a 44th anniversary, almost the 45th anniversary of Jaws. So I think for a 45th anniversary it would be interesting to like incorporate this idea into Dead by Daylight. But what do you guys think? Do you think Jaws, you think my idea is interesting enough to be seen by somebody, or do you think it's just plain stupid and I shouldn't have came up with it in the first place? I think this would be cool. I think it would be a genuine idea. It'd be hard to hit him with a flashlight. Maybe you'd have like maybe those underwater flares that you drop when he's coming at you. That'd be really interesting. So guys, tell me what you think about this idea. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, like, comment whatever you like down below, and subscribe. I'm Nighthawk, and I'll see you next time.